Hi, and welcome to BremSter Puzzles, a channel dedicated to exploring the amazing world of variant Sudoku. Here, the goal is to bring you puzzles that showcase the beauty and elegant logic that makes these puzzles so addictive. Today, I'll be showing you the Thermo constraint using a puzzle called Limestone Cave by Blobz. So the Thermo constraint is one of the more common constraints in variant Sudoku, and I have been told that this is a good introductory puzzle to the Thermo constraint, as well as being a lot of fun for people who are a bit more experienced who want to set themselves a challenge. I'll get to how the Thermo constraint works in a minute. For people who've been on the channel for quite a long time, as I've mentioned recently, there is a best of 2024 that's currently running, and there'll be a link below to the video where you can go and you can just leave a comment nominating a puzzle from 2024 that was featured on the channel that you think was an outstanding puzzle. And you can also see if a puzzle that someone else has commented on is one that you think was really, really good, and then you can upvote those. Feel free to nominate as many times as you want. The whole point is just to surface the best puzzles that were featured in 2024. So that's what's going on. Let's get back to Limestone Cave and talk about how the Thermo constraint works. Well, let's talk about all of the rules. So first of all, we've got the normal rules of Sudoku, which means that in every box, in every row, and in every column, the digits 1 to 9 have to be placed without repeating any digits. Then we've got these thermos. Now, these shapes are kind of a bit like a thermo with a bulb at the end where the mercury or whatever the liquid that replaced mercury is put into a thermo. And as the thermo heats up, basically along a thermometer, the numbers go up as you go along a thermo. So as we move along these thermometers, the digits must increase as you go along. So what that means is as you move away from the bulb, the digits go up along a thermo. So this digit here must be a higher digit than this. The digit that's placed here is higher than this. The digits here is placed higher than this. These thermos are all going down. So this digit must be higher than this. This digit must be higher than this. This digit must be higher than this. So that's how the Thermo constraint works. Yeah, they're the rules of the puzzle. There'll be a link below to where you can just open this in a web browser or on your phone to solve the puzzle. I'm going to restart this puzzle to restart my timer because a lot of people like to know how long it takes to solve a puzzle. Let's give this a shot. So I was told to pay attention to this one in particular. So rather than pencil marking, can I do this with minimal pencil marking was the challenge I was told to set myself. And I can see in box 2, I can make this right here a 9, because a 9 on one of these thermos could only go right at the end. And the reason for that is if you don't put it at the end, there has to be a digit higher than it. And a 9 is the highest digit in Sudoku. So for example, in this box, I can't put 9 into any of those cells. Is there anywhere else I can repeat that trick? Sort of. I can say 9 has to be in one of those cells because it can't be in any of those. In this row, 9 has to be in one of those 2 cells, but I'm not sure that's helping me yet. Well, now that 9 can't go in here, where does 9 go in box 8? The boxes are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. Where can 9 go down here? Because I can't put 9 in any of those cells. I can't repeat 9 in the column. 9 can't go in any of those because I'd need something higher than it. 9 can't go in those. So that's the 9. This is not the 9. Now in this box, where can I put the 9? I can't put 9 in any of those. I can't repeat in the row, and I can't put it partway along a thermo. That's not the 9. That's the 9, that's the 9. Excellent. In this box, right, of course, it's right here. This 9 took 9 out of all of those, and I can't put 9 partway along a thermo. That's the 9. So over here, 9 has to go in one of those 3, but I can't put it partway along a thermo. That's the 9. Now, can I do the same in this middle section? 9 is in one of these, so it puts 9 in one of those 2. 9 is in one of those, but it could be in any of those 3. 9 is in one of those, so it could be in any of those 3. So I haven't got it yet. Now, along here, where can I put 8? I'm not succeeding at the no pencil marking because I'm wanting to explain it so that people can see what I'm doing. 8 in in this row can't go here because it would have to be followed by 9. So 8 can only go right before a 9 or at the end of a thermo. So in this box, for example, the only place I could put 8 is in one of those two cells. And in this row, I can't put 8 in any of those. Oh, actually, it is 8, isn't it? It's 8 in this box. So where can I put 8 in this box? I didn't need to pencil mark this because 8 can't go in any of those. 8 can't go in any of those because I need a 9 higher than it. And 8 can't go any of those because I need 2 digits higher. So that's 8. And now I can ask the question about this box. Where can 8 go? Because 8 can't go in any of those. I'd need a digit higher, and 9's not available. And in fact, I'd need multiple higher. If I put 8 here, I can't repeat an 8 in a row. I can't put 8 here. I'd need multiple digits higher. I can't put 8 here. I'd need something between 8 and 9. That's the 8. Now that puts 8 in one of these 3, but I can't put 8 here. So 8 is in one of those 2, which I could already see had to be true, but I haven't narrowed it down any further yet. 8 can't go in any of those. 8 now is in one of those 2. 8 in this row is in one of those 2. No, 8 in this row is restricted. I can't put 8 here. It'd need to be followed by 9. 8 here would need too many digits higher. 8 here doesn't work because I'd need something between 8 and 9. Basically, 8 in this box doesn't work because of the 8, 9 looking down. So 8 is in one of those 3. It can't be here by Sudoku or because of the Thermo. And 8 here would need 10 and 11. That's the 8. Can I take that further? Possibly. I keep thinking about 1s in these middle boxes. Yeah, where is 1 in this box? It has because 1 can only go at the start of a thermo. So, for example, in this row, 1 can only go in one of those 2. In this row, 1 can only go in one of those 2. But in this row, 1 can only go in one of those 2. But it doesn't seem particularly restricted. Maybe I'm not doing as well at the challenge as I had hoped. Then again, it's always harder to do when you're on camera. So where can 7 go in this box? Now, 7 can't go here. I'd need to go 8, 9. 7 can't go here. I'd need to go 8, 9. And 7 can't go lower than that. So 7 has to be in one of those 2. So that makes this the 7 because I can't put anything between 7 and 8. Should I continue that logic? Not sure. But now 7 can't go in any of those. 7, 9 might work. 7 could go there. 7 can't go here. Too many digits higher. So 7 can't go in any of those there or there because 7, 8, 9, 10 doesn't work. And I can't put 7 anyway. So 7 is in one of those 2. 7's not in any of those. It's not in any of those. There's too many digits higher. That's not it. 8 is in here. Oh, 8 has to be down here. Yeah, 8 is in one of those 2 because I can't put 8 anywhere on this thermo except the end because there's nothing higher that I can put on the thermo. So 8 is in one of those 2. It's very tempting to pencil mark the length of this thermo, but I was told to not do that. But I should. Where does 7 go in here? 7 here would need an 8 higher. So 7 could go at the end of a thermo because there's no digit I could put higher than it. So 7 can't go in any of those. 7 is in one of those 2, which means in this box, 7 can't go down here. Oh, it could go there. 7's not in any of those. It's not here because this can't be 8 or 9. It's not here because that can't be 8 or 9. It could be. So 7 is in one of those 2. Yeah, 7 can't be down here. This would need to be 8 or 9 and it can't be. This can't be 7. I need too many digits higher. Can't put the 7 in any of those, but neither of those. So 7 is in one of those 2. It can't be here because 8, 9 doesn't work. So 7 is in one of those 2, which puts 7 in one of those 3. It can't be here because 7, 8, 9, 10... Yeah, that can't be 8 or 9. There's just a problem on that thermo. Is it 6 in this box now? 6 can't be on this thermo because 6, 7, I'm broken. 6 in here might work if I put 6, 7, 8 in there, because 8 is in one of those two cells, because 8 is in one of these 3 by Sudoku. And I can't put it here because I'd need a 9 higher. So 8 is in one of those two. So 7 in this box, actually. 7 could be in any of those. It can't be there. So it's in any of those. That's not it. So 6 can't be there. Oh, yes, it can. 6, 7, 8. It can't be there. And it can't be in any of those. So 6 is in one of those two. The further I get away from locked in digits, the more freedom I'm getting. 8 is in one of those two because it's the highest digit that's on the thermo. I feel I shouldn't have listened to the challenge. I should have just pencil marked the length of these thermos. I should have used center pencil marking to mark the whole thing. But I'm trying to showcase the logic of how the thermos restrict it based on other digits that have been placed. But I'm not quite locking it in, am I? This puzzle is easier than I'm making it, I get the impression. But that happens a lot. Because this is down to pairs. Maximum 8, maximum 7, maximum 6, maximum 5, maximum 4, maximum 3, maximum 2. This is 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, 6, 7, 7, 8. And this can't be a 7 because of the 7s looking across. So this is an 8. And now this isn't an 8 and this is an 8. That was the important distinction I was missing. This is the digit that's not placed in one of those. Now the 8 here means 8 is in one of those, which does restrict 6 a bit in this column, because now 6 couldn't go in the bulbs. 6 can't go here. 6 could only go here. Or here, or one of those. Yeah, it's not as powerful as I'd hoped. 7, 5, 6, 7, and 8 have to go in here. 7 is in one of these. No, I'm not seeing it. 8's in one of those, 9's in one of those. Eight seems to be able to be anywhere there. Huh. Six in this row. This can't be 6 because that can't be 7, 8, or 9. This can't be 6. This could be 6. That can't be 6 because I'd be broken. 6, 7, 8, 9. It would be forced and I can't put 8 there. Can't put 7 there. This could be 6. So those two could be 6. That could be 6. No, because 6, 7, 8, 9 doesn't work. And that could be 6. So they're the only places for 6 in the entire row. So it means that these ones are from 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This can't be 6. So what about 6 in this row? What about 7 in this row now? Oh, it's 7 in this row, isn't it? 7 could be here. It can't be in either of those. It could be there. It could be there. And 6 is just as open. I just add that cell. This is only 1, 2, or 3 because the maximum is 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Oh, this is a 1, 2 because the maximum here is 7, then 6, then 5, then 4, then 3, then 2. This is a 1, 2 pair. So this is actually the same as this. Right, we've got pairs. Forget the trying to do it with minimal pencil marking. The maximum I can put there is 7. The maximum I can put there is 6. The maximum I can put there is 5. The maximum I can put there is 4. The maximum I can put there is 3. So this is 1, 2. This is 2, 3. 3, 4, 4, 5, 5, 6, and 6, 7. So these are now pointing pairs. But this digit here, the maximum here is 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. So this has to be a 3. Now this has to go up 4, 5, 6, and 7. This is not a 7, that's the 7, this is a 1, 2 pair. That was an important discovery. These two thermos being incredibly long, forcing each other to be those pairs. That's going to do a lot of work, I'm hoping. So this is now a quadruple, which is 4, 5, 6, and 4. Oh, those, no, it's a quintuple, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's no 4, 5. So this is a triple, which is 1, 2, and 6. Now this can't be a 6 because then this would be a 1 and 2, which is lower, and this can't be a 1. And this 1, 2, 6 is looking over, making that the 6, and this is a 1, 2, and we know the order because it's a thermo, 1 and 2. Excellent. So 1... Well, where's 1 in this box? Once you get these, where's 1 in this box? I can't put it in any of those cells. And now I can't put 1 in any of those cells. That's the 1, that's the 2, meaning that's the 3 and that's the 2 because they have to go up. 3 has to be 4, which makes that 3. 4 means that's the 5, which means that's the 4. 5 means that's the 6, which means that's the 5. 6 means that's the 7, which means that's the 6. Excellent. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 go into those. So this is a maximum of 7 because I can't use 8, 9. So this is 6, 7. These are 1, 6, and 7 for the row, and I can't put 1 part way along a thermo. So that's the 1. This is a 6 or a 7. So this has to be higher. This has to be 7, 8, or 9. There's a 4 in one of those two by Sudoku in the box. These are 4, 5, 7, and 8. That is not a 7, that's a 7, and this is the 1 that hasn't been placed. There's a 1 in one of these, but I can't put it at the end of a thermo. There's a 1 in one of those two. All I needed to do was actually pencil mark the way I normally would have if I'd been solving. Sometimes you can try and be too clever when solving a Sudoku. And it hurts. Okay. So is there something similar going on down here? If this isn't a 9, it's 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And it can't work. If this isn't a 9, the maximum this could be, it'd be 5, but it can't be. So this would be 4, 3, 2, 1, 0, and it doesn't work. This has to be the 9, which means this isn't the 9. This isn't the 9. There is a 9 at the end of one of these thermos. Okay. This is the 7 that hasn't been placed in the column. So where can 2 go? 2 has to go in one of those. Seven is in one of those two because of the 7's looking into the box. Oh, 7 is looking up. That's the 6, so that's the 5. These are 7 and 8. So far, we're all good. This has to be higher than 6 and can't be 7, so this is 8 or 9. Can't be 8 either. That's a 9. This is not a 9. Okay, we're getting there. 1 is still in one of those two. 5 and 6 have to be on this thermo because I can't put them in those cells, and I can't put the 5 higher than the 6. If this is the 5, the 6 would be below it. If this is the 6, the 5 would be below it. So that can't be the 6. But there must be a 6 in one of these. So this has to be higher than 6, and it can't be 7 or 9. That's the 8, meaning that's not the 8. Oh, and this 9 says that's not the 9. So this is the 9 by Sudoku. So this is a maximum of 6, 5. This is a maximum of 4. So what can these be? 2, 3, 4, because they can't be 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So these are only from 2, 3, 4. In fact, this entire column is just missing 1, 2, 3, 4. The same as this box is missing 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. If this was, hang on, this is 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I can't put, oh, where is 6? 6 in this column can't be in there. So it has to be down here. But there's no digit higher than 6 available if this is 6. So that's the 6. Now, where does 5 go? It can't go here. It has to go down here. And there's no digit higher than 5 available if it's there. That's the 5. In fact, and the other way to look at it is if it was here, what digit goes between 5 and 6? It doesn't work. And these are 2, 3, 4. There's no 4 there. I'm not solving this the way I was told I should try, but I don't care. What is more important is I am showcasing the puzzle well. So this is a maximum of 5. This is a maximum of 4. This is a maximum of 3. And this is a maximum of 2. So this is 1, 2, 2, 3, 3, 4, or 4, 5. They're the only possibilities, which gives me a 1, 2 in the box, which makes this 3, 4, 5. So this is a 1 or a 2, which has given me a 1, 2 in this box. So these are known. They are 3, 4, and 8. Now, this can't be the 8 for multiple reasons, but most importantly, because there'd be nothing higher than it. And this can't be the 3 because the 4 would then be here, which is lower. So that's a 4, 8. That could be any of them, but the 3, 4, 8 tells me what these are. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So these are 5 and 6. And I know the order for multiple reasons. First of all, they have to increase along the thermo. Second of all, I've got a 5 looking at them. So there is no 6 yet placed. 6 is in one of those, but this can't be the 6, because if this is a 6, this would have to go 6, 7, 8, 9 to keep the thermo within its bounds, but 7 and 8 are not available. That's not the 6, that's the 6. So this is 1, 2, 3, or 4. Don't know. 6 is on this thermo. Oh, 6 is looking across. That's the 7. This has to be the 6 now because 6 has to be in one of these 3 cells, and I can't keep it. I can't make it anything other than right next to the 7. These, that is not the 7 now. These are now 4 and 5, all of which are lower than those. So it's not going to get resolved there. But that makes this the 7. This is not the 8. These are 1, 2, and 3. The 8 looks back saying that's not the 8. I should have done that earlier. This is a 3, 4 pair. Need to solve the 1, 2, 3, 4s. So this is known. These are 2 and 4 because they're all that's not been put in the row. So this has to be lower than 4. So it can't be 4. This is 1, 2, 3. And it can't be 2 because of the 2, 4 pair. This is a 1 or a 3 only. And these are 1, 3, 5. And there must be a 5 in there. Okay. So this can't be a 1 because it has to go up. This can't be a 3. If this was a 3, this thermo would be forced to go 3, 2, and 1, and I couldn't put anything into there. So this is the 5. This is not the 5. The 5 looks up, making that the 4, which makes that the 5. The 4 looks back down, making that the 2 and that the 4. The only digit lower than 2 is 1. The 1 and the 2 look up, making that the 3. These are not 3. The 1 and the 2 makes that the 3. I could have used that 1 and 2 for it, but I used that one instead. The 3... Oh, there's a 3 and a 4, which means that's the 2. Looking back, making that the 1 and that the 2, which looks across, making that the 1 and that the 2. This is not a 1 anymore, so we know that the 1 in this box is here. This is a 3 or a 4 in order to complete this row. This 2 is looking down, taking 2 out of both of those. Haven't got that in yet. The 2, 3 here does it though. That's the 4, which makes that the 3, looking down, making that the 4 and that the 3. The 3 looks up, making that the 2. The 2 looks across, making that the 1. I've only got to resolve this, and I can use that 3 or that 4 in either order. That's the 3, that's the 4, and I have yet to put in that 2. And as soon as I put that in, it tells me that I've got the puzzle correct. This is 282 days old, but it's still... okay. I mean, a few days ago, I solved a puzzle that was 10 years old. So age of puzzle doesn't necessarily make a puzzle good or bad. This is really fun. I enjoyed that one. Not particularly challenged unless you try and solve it like I did. I wasn't as good. It's harder to do tricks when you're on camera and try to present and explain what you're doing. But hopefully you understood what I was trying to do when I was like saying, where can 8 go, and doing those limits. But I couldn't see what was going on with these thermos until I pencil marked them. And then that started to unlock everything. And pencil marking is a tool. You should use the tools at your disposal, particularly if you're new to the hobby. I hope you enjoyed the puzzle, and I hope the explanation of different ways of looking at thermos could help you, particularly things like the trick where if this had been a 3, it would have forced the 2 and the 1, and that would have broken, I think it was this cell, which could only have been 1, 2, or 3, so that could never have been a 3. Tricks like that are really important, as well as the way thermos can often reduce down to pairs, and they will, like the 1, 2 here looking across, forcing this to be a 3, which forced this to be a maximum thermo. All of those sorts of tricks are really, really important in puzzles that use the thermo constraint. Thanks everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed all of this. And as always, good luck with your solving.